Yeah, me again gang, and if you guessed by the thumbnail, we're killing Scott today. Which serves him right. Now, here's a fast fact. Scott Cawthon actually stole FNAF from James' house. Scott stole and owns the IP. However, James actually signed a document with Scott about Toy Chica being his creation. Now, why exactly? Because he threatened to reveal the truth. The document's really lengthy, so I can't go over it here. But there's only one important one. If you wanna read it, search up Toy Chica Rule 34 for more. Okay, so I'm not even gonna hide it. I'm going into this weird trippy place again. But unlike Dapper, I'm not gonna show anything that isn't important. This is the crib of many characters. And I reckon MTV should make an episode of MTV Cribs on it. Yeah, that show's fucking incredible. It's definitely not rich people renting cars and houses to look richer. Yeah, it's the best show ever. Fuck you people who say otherwise. Fuck you. I'm not watching that shit show. Never in my life. Got a bit off track there. Ironically, the realest MTV Cribs was the Gorillas one.
Cutting an onion.
Hey, would ya look at that? A character I don't need. Good god. I don't understand why the game gives me characters I don't care about. I mean, Dapper likes having his characters, obviously, but let's be honest, you don't spend hours and hours going for fucking Fredbear. Get your head out your ass. What did Dapper even say about Nightmare Foxy again? Nightmare Foxy is really good, yeah. You know who else is good? Toy Chica. She's a good healer, not a nothing burger. Listen, I know Uncle Dapper thinks he's right because he reads off the wiki, but I use my imagination. So don't try me. A while after fighting more guys, and a while I mean an hour, I got the Paper Pals. Who are these guys exactly? I know they were in FNAF 2, but why are they here? I don't care for them. And I've never seen anyone use them. I wish there was a murder mechanic in this game where you kill the guys you don't need and they go down to the has-been hotel to do some corny bullshit. No, taking a tangent here. Has-been season 2 genuinely looks god-awful. I mean, the animation in general is alright, sometimes. But the story isn't, and that fucking scares me. And there's gonna be 5 seasons? How? The show in itself is all around the place. And it's pretty obvious that it's due to Viv wanting everything to be in one season. She crammed at least 3 seasons worth of stories into 8 episodes, which sure, stuff like TADC does, but those indie shows don't have multiple hard to understand branching stories. And there's Helluva Boss, which his entire gimmick is it's okay to cheat on your wife and upset your kid if it's gay, which saddens me. Because honestly, the show has potential, but I can't stand the first episode. Let alone any others. I like Brandon Rogers, but please do better. Honestly, I personally think that the shows can be better, and could be better if it wasn't for bad writing. There's so many opportunities for good stories but they never get done. It's sad to see. And honestly, I just think that maybe if we as a society, oh my god, Clutch Trap? From FNAF 4? Why are you here? Screw whatever I was talking about before. You're the star. Granted, I'll never use you, but still awesome dude. So, I was just walking here and then suddenly this weird ass fella came along. He's been rambling endlessly about gold and stuff, and frankly I'm a bit.
Dapper forgot about me in this FNAF world run. He never even explained me or talked about me once. Do you know how I feel? I want to be in the spotlight for once. Just once. Is that too much to ask for? I even coated myself in gold, and you still never seem to care.
Yeah, I see why. You're fucking annoying, pal. I mean, the fuck's wrong with your voice? I get you're a robot and amp, all but geez, that's not normal, is it? You been smoking or something?
Smoking gold, yeah, but that's all. Also, why are you so mean? I didn't do anything wrong to you. You read like everyone else. Just wait until I tell Chipper about this. He'll beat your ass.
Oh, fuck off about Chipper. You know what? Fuck you. I'm speeding up your battle. We're not like Dapper here. We like fastness. Am I right? Granted, usually I'd be near the end of the video now, but this is a finale, so it's gonna be longer. Okay. After Alet, I got Nightmare. He's alright. Better than Nightmare Golden Freddy, at least I think. Nightmare tends to not die when fighting, I actually switched out Nightmare Golden with Phantom Balloon Boy because I was worried he'd die during the Scott fight. Which might be stupid, but I thought if he's a stronger level he'll do more maybe. Dapper also showed me these thingies. I don't know what they do really, but I think the name says enough. And after that, Springtrap. I like Springtrap quite a bit. He's powerful enough. At least he's better than Shadow Freddy. After Spring, I got Nightmare Golden Freddy, who I didn't really use because he died quickly usually. I'm not gonna say much about him besides I think that the Unnightmare Fredbear is legit ugly as hell, as it scares me people think that could be Fredbear's actual design. Here's me fighting to get to the boss buttons. I'm not gonna show this all because frankly it takes too much time up or mayo. Here's a clip from Fred the movie to satisfy your interests in case you're bored from the speed of the video. Take a breather.
I am back, and Chipper knows, you and Dapper are truly in for it now. You know, we got egg. First new video cuts, just for that I don't cut you off when you got crying child. Cut you.
What an asshole, whatever. Here's Shadow Bonnie. I know we already have a gift boxes character, but I'd prefer having better chances. I'll give you that. Security time. And honestly, this dude is legit tiring. He hardly does anything and ends up being an incredibly boring boss. Speaking of boring bosses, it's even worse when they're unskippable, right? Every time I've gone to rematch Scott I have to fight security. I hate security so much. I want him to go to hell. Actual hell though, not has been hell. That's too good for this prick. Honestly, I feel so much dread fighting him. Like sure, it's meant to be a final boss for normal mode. But this is hard mode, it's optional at least. Please I beg Scott, update the game and I'm happy. Let's just skip to the point. I've gone into a tent and that tent there leads to Scotty. Now, I meant to write Scott's lines and amp, all but I can't be bothered. So instead, enjoy the Gladys lines from Portal 1. It fits him well, I guess.
And me, congratulations. Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe you could settle for that and we'll just call it a day. I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4...
So this is the final boss. I'm getting justice for James doing this, so I guess that's something. Now, the problem with Scott is he has a move called Fourth Wall, which kills all your characters. I didn't encounter this I don't think. But it's still annoying that it can happen. Scott's not that hard, all things considered. With Mimic Ball you do double damage and get double gift boxes, and since using gift boxes on one party also goes to the other as long as a character on the other team is alive, you're essentially fine. Of course, some people will complain, but hopefully about the boringness. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, this boss is anticlimactic. The theme is good and all but it's nothing special. He's essentially what security should have been. And that's still vile. Now of course, it's fine to play, but I've had harder trying to get past basic enemies than him. That's why I try to keep the audience entertained by speaking and like Dapper. That dude just lets the battle play out. Granted, it took him 7 episodes to get to this point yet took me 3. I mean, sure there's other stuff to do but like who cares? I spent at least 15 minutes each location. Jeez Louise people, get a grip. I gotta speak for about another minute till the battle ends, so here's something to talk about. The Superman 2025 movie. I saw it in cinema, thought it was peak. Now of course, some people complain Henry Cavill was a better Superman. And to that I say, I think both represent parts of Superman's character. Henry is the super part, and David is the man part. Henry's Superman was stronger and far more dangerous than David's. David's Clark is shown to have a pure heart, going so far to protect a squirrel. I don't know, but I think the DCU is in good hands. So far, James Gunn's is doing great. I'm gonna speed things up a bit, honestly. See what I mean? It's a boring boss. Nothing tends to happen outside of Scott shooting you or making something slam into you. It sucks, yeah, but there ain't anything to do about it. I guess it's just a matter of preference in terms of games. If you like calmer games but enjoy the suspense of a RPG, this is for you. As the game is pretty simple. And just like that I won. That's it, kinda. There's nothing beyond this screen, and it's honestly a shame it doesn't just take you back to the title screen. But oh well. I spoke to Greyman and then Fredbear, and Fredbear is just fucking boring as usual. But now there's a way to the Halloween update. Yeah, so more coming soon Halloween. Enjoy it if you want to. I don't care. Catch you later.